In this director's commentary, I will be evaluating the conventions in my media product and comparing them to see if they conform or contrast to real media products. Here we see a shadow on the wall. This is a stereotypical horror convention as you see dark figures in many movies. The main character is Andrew, and the audience sees straight away that he is dressed in dark clothing and therefore set the mood to be quite mysterious. In psychological horrors, usually there is a character with a twisted mind of some sort, and we present Andrew to have schizophrenia. There is low-key lighting surrounding Andrew, and this creates a tense atmosphere. He goes to the therapist, and this conforms to psychological horrors as they usually have a setting of a school, doctors or hospital. There is high-key lighting which subverts stereotypes of a horror, but it could represent that he is in a good place where he is. Psychological horror films use eerie music, like other subgenres, to build tension and create suspense.
How was your week, Andrew? Andrew. How was your week, Andrew?
The repetitive voices represent Andrew's mind, and this unnerves the audience. Flashbacks are used in our product, just like the movie The Sixth Sense. This conforms to the horror genre as they give information and explain a lot to the audience about characters. The scene colour changes to black and white. This represents how it could be dreamlike and overall is not real. The audience see Andrew in the woods setting, and this is another place that is used a lot in psychological horrors. These are used so that audience can relate in some way to the sequence, the people and the environment presented. The audience feel more scared because these are real places and film seems more realistic to them. The Shining is a good example of fear of the unknown as the setting is placed in the middle of nowhere. This is displayed in my media product as there is an unknown figure that follows Andrew's every move, as we can see here. The unknown figure is not known, obviously, it's not known by the audience, and they question this, and it's really mysterious for them, which conforms to horror genres. Andrew a lot of the time can't stand the voices in his head and reacts a lot to this. It can be seen that his mind is his weapon of fear. Weapons conform to the horror genre, but they don't exactly have to be a physical weapon, as the killer's twisted minds acts as a weapon of fear against the victims in the film. We do not know the plot fully for the sequence, the audience don't know, but from this we can see that he is disturbed in some way. He has visions that are presented, and this shows his thoughts and his mind. He is disturbed and tormented, so again this conforms to the character stereotype in horror films. The high-pitched noise again unnerves the audience. There are many quick cuts followed by long takes to make the audience feel uneasy, for example, like this. The handheld camera also creates a sense of realism and is blurred, so again makes the audience feel on edge and unnerved.
Andrew? Did you see anything, Andrew? How was your week, Andrew?
The scene goes back to high-key lighting and shows our product goes from black and white back to high-key lighting and normal colour, and this subverts horror genres because usually there is a lot more low-key lighting and a lot more darker. Also, the titles that we used are in white. white is contrasting, and it contradicts how in horrors it's mainly more dark and eerie, whereas white is more of a purity. So this subverts that stereotype. Overall, our media product shows how we mainly have conformed to the stereotypes of a horror genre, especially psychological horror genres, from the sound, sight, settings, and the characters and the weapons used in our film.